my friends, it's Miss Tanya, and today we're going to be making a video about your week 4 folder. So make sure you have your yellow distance learning folder, and inside you're going to pull out your green week 4. All right, inside you're going to see a packet that looks like this, and you're going to be comparing and ordering sizes from smallest to largest. So let's get started. Okay. All right, so on page 1, we're going to be looking at these 3 wrenches, and we have to write the numbers inside the boxes 1, 2, and 3 of which ones are the smallest and which one is the largest. Okay, so the smallest one, obviously you guys would know, would be down here, is the smallest one. So inside you're going to write number 1. And then you're going to go and look for the next size up. So one that's just a little bigger, which is this one. And then finally, this last one is the longest one. So it's going to be a number 3. Okay? So we're going to be doing that for all of these down here. So I'll do another one with you. Okay? The combs over here, which one would the smallest one be? The first one, the second one, or the third one? Yeah, it looks like this one is the shortest because it's the smallest one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to write number 1. Okay? And then the next size is going to be the bottom one. So let's put a number 2. And then the longest one is up there, and that's number 3. Alrighty? Very cool. Okay. So down below, we have these Q-tips. So of these Q-tips, which one do you think is the shortest? This one, the top one, the middle one, or the bottom one? Yeah, it's the bottom one. So let's write number 1. And then we're going to look, which one is the next size up, or the middle-sized one? Is it this one, or is it this one? Top one or bottom one? Yeah, it's the top one. That's the next size up. So write number 2. And then on the last one, obviously, this middle one is the longest one. Okay? So we're going to do that. So that's what you're going to do for the rest of those problems. Numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alrighty? Sound good? Okay. Very cool. All right. So now we're going to turn the page. All right, so in this section here, it says we're going to color the shorter object blue and the taller object red. I don't have my crayons today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle my shorter object, and that's okay if you don't have crayons, but I'm going to circle the shorter object, and I'm going to cross out the taller object, okay? So circle the shorter one, and cross out the taller one. Okay, for these 2 milk jugs, for these 2 milk jugs, which one is the shorter one, the smaller one? Is it the first one, or is it the second one? So say 1 or 2. 1 is correct, so let's circle that one, and then let's cross out that one. Okay? Great. And now let's move on to the trees. Okay? The trees. Which one's the shorter one? Remember, shorter is the lower one and taller is the higher one. So tree 1 or tree 2, which one is shorter? Tree 2 is shorter. So let's circle the tree 2. And then let's cross out tree 1. Okay? Great. Now, on this one here, again, we're going to be working about the shorter object and the longer object. Again, since I don't have my crayons, I'm going to circle the shorter object, and then I'm going to cross out the longer object. Okay? So for these 2 pencils, which one is shorter? The top one or the bottom one? Top one or bottom one? The bottom one. So I'm going to circle, and then I'm going to cross out the top one, just like that. And then we're going to move on to these umbrellas. Which one is shorter? The top one or the bottom one? The top one or bottom one? The top one is shorter, so we're going to circle, and then we're going to cross out the bottom one because it's longer. Okay? And then for the bottom one, I'm going to color the higher one. I'm going to circle, and the lower one I'm going to cross out. Okay? But if you want to color them the right colors, you are more than welcome to do that. So for this one here, for these kites, the higher one is higher up, it's taller up, and then the shorter one or the lower one is down. So the higher one, I'm going to circle. Which one is the higher one? Which one's a little taller or higher up? The first one is. So I'm going to circle it. And then this one's a little lower, or it's more down, so I'm going to cross it out. Okay? And then what about these rocket ships? The taller one, and then this lower one. Yep, so the higher one we're going to circle, and then the shorter one we're crossing out. Or you can color them. All right, so that is it for page 2. Let's go ahead and we're going to move on to page 3. Okay, so for this page, we're going to be comparing length. And length is just how short and how long something is, okay? So just like my pencil, my pen here, my pen is short, and then my paper or my folder is long, okay? So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go in order from the shortest thing, and then the middle thing, and then the longest thing. I want you guys to help me. Short, middle, and long, okay? Practice that with your fingers. Short, middle, and long, okay? So for these bugs, which one would be the shortest bug, the smallest bug? The ant, the caterpillar, or the bee? Yep, the bee. So let's write number 1. And then, which one's the next one, the middle-sized one? We have the small one and then the middle-sized. Is it the ant or is it the caterpillar? It's the ant. So let's go ahead and mark number 2 for the ant. And then finally, number 3 is our caterpillar. Okay? And let's go on over here and let's do the cars. So we have 3 different cars, 3 different lengths. So your job, tell me, which one is the shortest one, the smallest one? Is it the truck, the car, or the limousine? Yep, it's the car. So let's write number 1. And then what's the next size? Which one's the middle? The smallest one, the middle one now. Which one's in the middle? The truck or the limousine? Yep, it's the truck. So let's go and we're going to circle the truck. Okay? And then finally our last one is the limousine. All right, now let's go down here to our school supplies and let's see which one is the shortest and then find out which one's in the middle and which one's the longest. We have a pencil, scissors, and a crayon. Which one do you think is first? The shortest one. Yep. We have the pencil or the crayon. And then next we have the scissors. And then finally we have the crayon. Okay? So you guys can practice these by yourself just to see if you can remember the short one, the middle one, and the long one. And then tell me or tell mom and dad if it was easy, this page was easy, if it was just right, which was a little hard, a little easy, or if it was too hard, I didn't understand it. Okay, so can you do that for me? Awesome. Alrighty, now let's move on to our next page. All right, we have 3 animals on our page here. Okay, we have a dog, we have an elephant, and then we have a mouse. Which animal, it says the blank, is the shortest? So which of these 3 animals is the shortest? The dog, the elephant, or the mouse? Yes, so we have the mouse is the shortest. So let's write mouse. Practice your best writing. And if you need help, the letters are here, or you can have your family help read it for you if it's too hard on your paper, okay? And then which one is the longest? The dog, the elephant, or the mouse? So we have these two choices. Which one do you think is the biggest one, the longest one? Yes, I think so too. The elephant. So let's write elephant. Okay, good job. Now down below, we have these sentences we need to fill in. It says the blank is shorter than the blank. The blank is shorter than the blank. That's the same thing. What are we going to do? Uh-oh. Let's see if we can figure out. Can we say the dog is shorter than the mouse? No. Is the dog shorter than the elephant? Yes. So let's write those words down. Dog first is shorter than the elephant. So here you might need to write a little small, but there it fits. Great job. Now we need to do another sentence that says the blank is shorter than the blank. What can we do? We already know dog is shorter than the elephant. Is the elephant shorter than the dog? No. Is the elephant shorter than the mouse? No. Is the mouse shorter than the dog? Yes. So let's write that down. The mouse is shorter than the dog. Could we also say the mouse is shorter than the elephant? Yes, we can. So you can change right here. You can put the mouse is shorter than the elephant, and that is okay. The next sentence says the blank is longer than the blank. So here we can say, is the dog longer than the elephant? No. Is the dog longer than the mouse? Yes. So let's write the dog is longer than the mouse. Dog first. Mouse second. Okay? Good job. And then let's look at here. Let's start with Mr. Elephant. Is the elephant longer than the dog? Yes. So let's go ahead and write the elephant longer than the dog. Is the elephant longer than the mouse too? Yes. So you can also change that to mouse, okay? So I'm going to just write them here. So in case you want to write either one, you are correct, okay? So for this one, this answer here, and this answer here, you have two choices. Cool? All right. And then let's see what's next. Guess what, my friends? That is it for this week. You have 4 pages of practice, shortest to longest. We did that page number 2 together. Page 3, you're going to have to do some practice on your own. And then for page 4, we just completed it. And then that's it for the day. So remember, this is our green packet. So make sure you get all your work done for green packet. And until next time, have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.